Hello, everybody. Debbie here with Tailored by Debbie. How are y'all doing today? Let me make sure I am live over on my page. Okay, let's refresh. Good morning. There we are. There we are. Let's make sure I have sound. Yep. Testing, testing. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Y'all come on in. I've got comments, so we're good. We are good. Let's move that over just a tad. Hello, Natalie. Hey, Tanya. How are y'all doing this morning? Good morning, everybody. We're going to be making a different kind of a Christmas wreath this morning. Hello, everybody. I am in an event with Sacred Treasure House. Today is game day. Game day, and it's Crafter's Choice with the theme of Let's Make a Craft. And we've got a twist, y'all. We've got a twist as usual on game day. Nothing's ever easy on game day, right? It's green. I'm good. Hey, Lori. Good morning, my beautiful friends. Y'all come on in. I'm going to go ahead and get started painting because I got a lot to paint this morning. Hey, Ruby Moss. Good morning, sweet friend. And I've got to shake this up a little bit. Wood Kits by Julie kicked us off at 8 o'clock. So if you missed hers, you want to go back and watch. You want to go back and watch. And we've got a full lineup all the way through 8 p.m. Eastern tonight is our last presenter that starts, which is Lydia with Paint Party by Lydia. Thank you so much for getting me sprinkled over into the groups, Tanya. I appreciate that. Thank you for sprinkling, Natalie. Thank you, Ruby, for sprinkling. That helps our page so much. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Okay, guys, I'm using Waverly chalk paint, still trying to use up my paint, y'all. It's kind of thick. In the color Fern, we're getting there. We're getting there, using up all these paints. So we're just going to paint these ornaments, and I'm using a dauber to make it fast. These are wood cutout ornaments that I got at the Dollar Tree last year, but y'all, they have wood ornament cutouts every year. Hey, Glenda. Hey, Lisa. How are y'all this morning? Just going to paint all of these green, and you'll see why in a little while, why I'm doing them all the same color, because I got something else planned, y'all, in my head anyway, right? Hey, Aunt Judy. How are you, my sweet friend? It's so good to see you. Good morning. It's good to see everybody. And y'all, if you missed the very beginning, I am in an event today with the Sacred Treasure House group. And today is game day, October 30th. Game day. Let's make a craft, and it's Crafter's Choice. So I am making a different kind of Christmas wreath, sort of, I guess. Thank you for sprinkling, Lisa. And Ruby, thank you for telling everybody good morning. Let me go over the lineup real quick, because y'all, you're not going to want to miss all of the wonderful creators that are coming up after me. And if you missed Julie, you're going to want to go back and watch her replay, because she premiered a new wood kit that her husband cut out. That is amazing. It's beautiful. And I love the way she was decorating it. So that's the great thing about it, y'all. You can go back and watch replays, right? Move that one out of the way. Okay, I've got it written down because I knew I would never remember all these names, y'all. We've got a full lineup. Julie kicked us off at 8. Wreath Kits by Julie. And then, of course, I'm Debbie with Tailored by Debbie. This is my segment. And then up after me is our sweet Deborah with Sacred Sew. Let me get that pinned comment out of my way. Why is it? Good morning, Cheryl. How are you, sweet friend? Good morning. Thank you so much for being here, y'all. So up after me is Deborah with Sacred Sew. And then at 11, we have Bev's Creating with Love and Whimsy. Told y'all we have a wonderful lineup, and I'm not even done yet. Hey, Mandy. It was stunning, wasn't it, sister? Beautiful. I'm so sorry you got the zonk. And y'all, if you missed it, there's a twist in game day, just like there always is. And Mandy was selected to pick for Julie's segment. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you're going to find out soon because somebody's going to get to pick something on my segment. You're going to have to stick around to see what that is, y'all. You're going to have three choices. More on that in a little bit. We'll have to wait till 20 after. 20 after, you're going to get to find out what you get to pick. Hello, Diane. Hey, Julie. Hello, Nana's Nook. Thank you for releasing the butterflies. I know I missed somebody. Hello, Diane. Mason, how are you? Good morning. Thank you for sprinkling, Diane. I appreciate that. Okay, y'all. Just maybe if I swirl, I can cover this faster. All right. I left off with Bev. So after Bev at 11 Eastern is Crafting and Creating with Christina. She's at the noon hour. So get you a nice sandwich, make you a ham and cheese sandwich and sit back and you can watch her during lunch. And then up after her is Kathy with CC's Redesigns. And then at 2 is our beautiful Lisa with Lisa's Craft House. And y'all, she's in a group of crafters that for the month of October, they've been dressing up. So I imagine Lisa's going to have something, we don't know who she's going to be today, y'all. So you're going to have to show up for Lisa at 2 to find out who she's dressing up like today. She's had some pretty cute costumes, so you're not going to want to miss that. And then up after Lisa, at 3 o'clock is Christy with My Artful Adventures. And y'all, she always brings something beautiful to the table, doesn't she? So you're not going to want to miss her either. And then at 4 o'clock is our sweet Lisa Mary with L&L Lucky Crafts. And at 5 o'clock, we have our beautiful Ray. And Ray's been dressing up some too. So I'm not sure if Ray's going to be dressed up, but she's Creative Designs and DIY from Blueberry Hill. And she's at 5 Eastern. And then at 6 is our sweet Jeannie with Clifton's Crafty Casa. Ah, I'm just going to dip down in the bottle, y'all. It's getting down to the bottom. Getting down to the bottom. I got to use up all these paints so I can order. I have FOMO. I have FOMO for that really good paint that Tanya sells. Ah, my mind just went blank. Dixie Belle. Lord have mercy. I need more coffee, y'all. I've only had 1 cup of coffee this morning. I'm not usually on this early. Good morning, Denise Fertucci Gross. Good morning, Lori Payne and Tina. Hello, y'all. Howdy, howdy. Glenda, I think I said hello to you. Don't get paint on my beautiful top. I know, but you know what? If I do, this is chalk paint. I can get it out with that Dawn Power Wash. I've done it so many times, y'all. I think that's why I don't worry about wearing an apron because I'm so hot natured and I get hot. I get so hot. Thank you for wishing blessings on everybody. That's so sweet. Okay, guys. I left off with our sweet Ray at 5, and then I said Jeannie at 6 with Clifton's Crafty Casa. We got 2 more I can't forget. At 7 is our third beautiful hostess, and her name is Tanya with Timeless Treasures by Tanya. And then I already gave it away. Who's the caboose today? That's our Lydia with Paint Party with Lydia. So we have a full lineup. Good morning, sweet Mandy. I think I said, yes, I did. I said hey to you because I was sympathizing with you for picking the zonk on Julie's segment. You picked the zonk, sister. Okay. Y'all got 12 more minutes before I can show you what your choices are going to be for my segment. And there's a twist because you're not going to know what you're picking. So y'all stick around. You're not going to know what you're picking. It's going to be a mystery until you pick it. And then I might wheel and deal with you a little bit and say, are you sure you want to pick that one? It's going to be fun. So y'all stick around. There's no telling what's going to be inside my bags. Oops, I gave part of it away. We're going to have 3 bags, y'all. You're not going to be able to see through the bag. You're not going to know what's in the bag. You're going to have to pick one of them. I'm going to pick somebody from the comments. So y'all comment. sprinkle, sprinkle. And I'm going to be picking somebody randomly from the comments to pick a bag. And then you're going to see if I have a good poker face or not. I might try to get you to switch, and it might be a good switch. It might be a bad switch. So we'll see. Y'all stay tuned for that. Stay tuned. I think I've got this. This has been used a time or two, y'all. The sponge thing is falling apart. So I'm not even going to worry about putting it in water. Let's try these up. Good morning, Jeannie. Hello, Jackie. How are you this morning? Let's make a deal. It's very, very similar. What's behind door number 1, door number 2, and door number 3? But we have bags. Bags, y'all. We have bags. So, what was the host's name on Let's Make a Deal? That's kind of what it is like. Denise, you're right. Ding, ding, ding. Denise, you're right. It's very much like Let's Make a Deal. Yeah, I'm going to need to put a little bit more green. I'm going to need to put a little bit more of the wood showing through, and that's not the look I'm going for. So I can't remember his name. It wasn't Bob Barker. That was Price is Right. Um, oh, Tootie Fire. I can't remember. Cannot remember. All right, y'all, let's dab on a little bit more. Whoa. Hot Mess Express. Let me turn on my glue tool too. We're starting out early. Hot Mess. No, I got them at the Dollar Tree. Got them at the Dollar Tree last year. I haven't started cutting with my laser yet. I'm just doing engraving so far, learning how to use it. And y'all, it took me several hours to figure out how to get it to cut on those round ornaments. And I'm in some Facebook groups for people that have the same kind of or actually one main Facebook group for several people that have the same kind of laser as I do. And the settings that they used for theirs was not working for me. So I had to kind of go rogue out on my own and experiment. And y'all, once I got it, I was having a problem with it on the curved. They have a setting in there to use for curved items. I could not get it to measure the depth no matter what I did. So I went rogue and I said, I'm going to engrave on this thing like it's flat. And buddy, that thing worked the first time and they turned out beautiful. So I don't know what I did wrong. If I did anything wrong, I don't know, or if it's just the density of those thin glass ornaments. I don't know. I don't know why it wouldn't measure the depth. But it was about to get the best of me, and I was boo-hooing. And I thought, Stan, if you were here, my brother, because we were supposed to do that together. I said, if you were here, you would have had this figured out 2 hours ago. And I said, please help me figure this out. I was praying. And finally, y'all, I just said, I'm going to try it on a flat, pretend it's a flat object. And it did it the first time. Monty Hall, that's right. Denise, you have a good memory, sister. I could not remember his name. That's right. I'm gonna be Mrs. Monty Hall today. We got about 8 minutes. 8 minutes until we play Let's Make a Deal with the bags, okay? Game day. Game day. Hey, Lisa. Oh, I said like I thought it was Lisa Mary. I said hey to my sweet Lisa with Lisa's Craft House. You're at the doctor, Diana? All right, sweetheart. I hope you get a good checkup. I hope you get a good checkup, my friend. Y'all, my sweet Diana Richardson has a page called Wreaths by Diana and Dean. Wreaths by Faith, Diana and Dean Richardson. And she's had a double lung transplant, y'all. Am I saying that right, Diana? I hope I am. But she's a walking miracle, let me tell you. And she is the most talented bow maker of anybody I've ever met. She makes the most beautiful bows. And my inspiration for my latest multi-ribbon bow came from Diana, watching her videos. I put my own spin on it, but the process of adding the different ribbons, I learned from watching her videos. So if you want to know how to make beautiful bows, go watch some of her videos. Wreaths by Faith, Diana and Dean Richardson. Dean and Diana, but it's Wreaths by Faith, and then Dean and Diana are both in the title too, Richardson. Okay, let's dry this up. Yeah, she's a walking miracle. She is a walking miracle. She's been through a lot. Been through a lot. She sells her bows over on Etsy too. So if you don't want to learn how to make one, but want to buy a beautiful one at a very reasonable price, she's your bow girl because she uses indoor, outdoor, beautiful ribbon. Yes, thank y'all so much. She is a walking miracle. Okay, guys, here I am repeating myself over and over. Um, Let me daub some more paint. I still see some of the wood ornament coming through. Oh, we're only 6 minutes away till let's make a deal on game day. Let's make a deal on game day. Y'all want a sneak peek of one of the bags? I'm gonna give you a quick flash of a bag. Here's bag number one. Okay, that's your sneak peek. So be thinking about it. Which one would you pick? That's bag number one. Thank you, Lori. We got these at the meetup this year, Sacred Treasure House meetup in Charlotte, North Carolina on the lake. It was so pretty, y'all. That was a beautiful location. Absolutely amazing, ginormous house. Okay, y'all, ready for sneak peek bag number two? Here's bag number two. Woohoo. Okay, got one more to give y'all a sneak peek for. One more. And y'all, I'm getting close to being able to offer my ornaments from my laser. I'm going to be offering those. I got my boxes. I ordered some gift boxes. Then I'm going to be putting the fancy curly paper in and then dropping the ornament in the gift box. And then I'm going to put the gift box in a sturdy box to mail them. So if you need some custom, unique gifts for your family or friends for Christmas, stay on the lookout because I'll have more information on my page soon about how you can get your hand on some of those. I got, it's the X, X as an X-ray, X tool F1 Ultra. I bought it last year and it was something my brother and I were supposed to do together. So I had a really hard time after he passed away in December of last year. Maybe I bought it early 2025 because he passed on December 27th and I bought it after he passed at my family's encouragement to still get it and still do it. But I had a really hard time with it, y'all. It took me forever. It felt like to me anyway, forever to be able to be emotionally ready to do it on my own. But this past week, I finally did. It's the X Tool F1 Ultra. And just to tell you how long I waited, y'all, I think they already have a newer model out. It's called an F2. So anyway, okay, let's put this to the side and let these continue to dry because we're going to move on to the next thing we're going to do. And I'm going to show y'all sneak peek of bag number three. Here we go. Bag number three. We got 3 minutes. Okay, so y'all be thinking out of those I just showed you, which one would you pick? Which one would you pick? You're going to pick the one that looks the scrawniest, the middly stuffed one, or the one that's stuffed to the hill? Now, don't just go by size. Y'all know sometimes good things come in small packages, right? And that big one could just be stuffed with paper towels. You just don't know. We have one that's a zonk. Okay, and that's what Sweet Mandy ended up picking out of Julie's. She picked a zonk, and y'all, I'm not going to tell you what was in Julie's zonk in case you didn't watch it. You're going to have to go back and watch Julie's live and see what Mandy picked. But I did tell you she got the zonk, okay? But it's funny. It's funny what Julie picked. Hey, Sister Doodles. Thank you, honey. I know you're busy, sweetheart. Don't you worry about that. You just got a Vista last week. I don't know what that is, honey. Is that a laser? Is that a laser? Mine's a laser engraver. Okay. Next step, we're going to take a wood round. You can get wood rounds just about anywhere they sell craft supplies. These particular ones are 12-inch wood rounds and they come in a pack of 6 at Hobby Lobby. So this is one of those. I'm going to lay it down and we're just going to trace around the back of it. And this is scrapbook paper that I got out of this pack last year from Hobby Lobby. So if you have this pack or some way can still get your hands on it, that's where I got this cute paper from. Look at this cute paper, y'all. I didn't even show you the paper. Isn't that cute? Little gingerbreads. So that's where I got that from. Didn't even show you. I'm sorry. You love the shirt. You recognize them. Christina, didn't you have something to do with making these, sister? They're beautiful. I love them. Love, love, love my shirt. Okay. All right, we got 1 minute until somebody, I'm going to look in the comments and I'm going to pick somebody to choose one of my bags. One of mine is a zonk. Another bag is an item, a crafting supply that if you pick that bag, I'm going to have to use it on my craft somehow, some way. And then the other one is a gift away that I'm going to be sending somebody if you pick that bag. Okay. So we are going to Mod Podge these cute little, and I'm going to turn on my iron because we're going to use the iron on method. We're going to Mod Podge this onto the wood. Okay, it's 9:20 a.m. We're supposed to start our game day activity at 20 minutes after. So all right, I'm just going to go make my comments go up and down. I'm not looking. I'm looking at y'all. I'm not looking over here. I'm going to see whose name I land on. Okay, Denise McGrath, are you here? Denise McGrath. Let me know in the comments if you're here. Hey, Vicky, how are you? Watching from Tennessee. Vicky was at our meetup, y'all. If you ever get a chance to go to the meet and greet with the crafting community, I've been to both the first and second annual meetups with Sacred Treasure House, and we had a wonderful time. Denise McGrath, if you're here, say hello in the comments. Let me know you're still here. If not, I saw a second name and I'm going to go ahead. Oh, you are here. Okay. All right, Denise. Denise McGrath. This is bag number 1. Okay, I'm going to turn it around so you can see. Not a whole lot. You can't see very much. Okay, that's bag number 1. This is bag number 2. Let me stretch that out where you can see that number 2. Okay, bag number 2. And this is bag number 3. Okay, I'm going to line them up here. 1, 2, and 3. Am I backwards for y'all? I don't remember. Let me see. Okay, so there's your choices, Denise. What is your pick? Bag number 1, bag number 2, or bag number 3? I'm going to leave them here and let you. I need some music. Do, 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 do. That's Jeopardy music. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Okay, Diane. Do, 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 do. Okay, Denise McGrath, you let me know in the comments which bag you pick, okay? Y'all, which bag do you think she should pick? Which bag would you pick? But Denise gets to pick because I saw her name when I was scrolling through names. I saw her name. You pick bag number 2. Okay. All right, you pick bag number 2. Denise, are you sure about that? Are you sure you want bag number 2? Or would you rather have bag number 3? Bag number 1? Y'all, help her out in the comments. Should she keep bag number 2? Or should she pick bag number 1? Should she pick bag number 1? Or she could pick bag number 3. But you think she should pick bag number 1? Or should she keep number 2? Now, I will tell you, bag number 3 on Julie's was the zonk. Okay. So would I do the same? Would I copy Julie and put the zonk in number 3? Or did I change it up and put the zonk in number 2? All right, let's do something. Let's do something. Hmm. Okay, I will tell you. Number 1 is the heaviest bag. Number 2 is the lightest. And number 3 is in the middle. So does that help you change your mind, Denise? Lightest, heaviest, mid-weight. Think about it. I'm not gonna open it yet. I'm gonna give you until 9:30. I'm gonna give you till 9:30 to change your mind if you want to change your mind on that. So y'all help her in the comments. Tell her, should she trade? And if she trades, which one would you pick? Which one would you pick? Now, if you're a crafter, are you a crafter, Denise? Are you a crafter? Are you a crafter? Tell me if you're a crafter. Because if you're a crafter, you're going to want the one that's the gift away. You're going to want the one that's a gift away. Because I've got some cool things that you might be able to use to craft with. So think about that. Think about it. Have you been watching my DIY videos that I've been doing over here on the Book of Faces? You do craft? Okay. All right. Well, then would you like to trade or would you like to keep number 2? You've got till 9:30. I know it's a hard decision. Hard decision. Oh, Natalie's saying she would swap for number 1. What would y'all do? Denise McGrath is saying keep number 2. Okay, I'm going to give you till 9:30. I'm going to give you till 9:30 to see if you still want to do that, okay? I know. I'm not being a very good host. Like, you see now, I already forgot his name. Okay, here we go. It's not Bob Barker. I got Bob Barker on my mind. There's 1, 2, and 3. And I'm not really blocking anything, guys. I just put Mod Podge on this paper. And I'm drying it a little bit. And then we're going to put that circle down on it. Keep number 2, Deborah says. Hey, Deborah with Sacred Sew. How are you, sweet friend? She's got 3 more minutes to decide. Number 1, it's the heaviest. Number 2, that's the lightest. Number 3 is kind of medium weight. Okay. Ooh, about 2.5 more minutes. Oh, bag number 1 is wanting to fall over. It's so heavy. It's so heavy. It's wanting to fall over. So y'all know me, right? You've been watching me for very long. You know me. If I was gifting something away, would I gift something light, medium weight, or something heavy? Which one do y'all think I would gift away? If I was gifting away some crafting supplies, to make something that I made on one of my lives recently. That's another hint. Another hint. Monty Hall, thank you. Thank you, sweet Mandy. Y'all, the struggle is real. Okay, I'm just laying down the paper. And I've got a piece of parchment paper over here. Let's see. We can use iron it down. Oh, Wayne Brady, he is now. Used to be Monty Hall, Shannon. That's right, though. Wayne Brady is now. You're right. Okay. Let's iron this down. Bag number 3. Wow, everybody's all over the place, Denise. Denise, everybody's all over the place. They're not really helping you out, sister. I don't know. It's a hard decision. It's a hard decision. Well, if you pick the wrong bag, I am going to be making up some kits with some things that I'm going to be offering soon because I know some of y'all are having trouble finding some of the stuff. Okay, so here's our background. Lisa's saying keep number 2. So Lisa's going with you, Denise. She's saying keep number 2. Sharon's saying choose one. Oh, it's 9:30. Okay, Denise McGrath, I need your final decision. Bag number 1, 2, or 3, my friend. Which one? Hey, Diana. You're going to stick with your pick number 2. Okay, I'm going to put these 2 to the side. Put 1 and 2 to the side. And we're going to see what's in bag number 2, my friend. It's too late, Shannon. She picked. I'm so sorry, Denise. You picked the zonk. It's some used paper tape. Wah, wah. I'm so sorry. I tried to help you out. Bag number 1 was my gift away, y'all. You were going to get everything to make one of my upside down topsy-turvy snowman. We made a hat. I showed you how to make the hat, the little arms. But I'm going to be offering kits, guys. Because some of y'all have not been able to find the stuff. And then here's all the other little goodies, like the nose and the mouth and all that kind of stuff. So y'all be on the lookout. Don't fret too much because I will be offering some kits soon if y'all want to make one of these, okay? But Denise, you got the zonk, my friend. That was the zonk. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. All right, and bag number 2 was the one you picked. That was the zonk. Bag number 3 was my craft supply that I would have had to use. And it's some stars, some wood stars. But thank y'all for playing that with us. That was fun. Now let's get on to finishing our craft. So you're going to have to stay tuned in the Sacred Treasure House today to see who else is going to get to pick a bag and whether or not they're going to get a zonk or whether or not they're going to get a gift away or whether or not they're going to get a craft supply that the creator has to use somehow in their craft. So far, we've had 2 zonks, y'all. 2 zonks. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry, Denise. I know I was being misleading some. I'm sorry, but I was kind of trying to encourage you to pick the heavy one. But I would have done the same thing. I never win. Very, very rarely in my life have I ever won something when I've had to pick. I always pick the wrong one. I would not do well on Let's Make a Deal or The Price is Right. I would get nervous. Mandy, that's so funny. You love those snowmen, Lisa. I'll show y'all. I've got it over here. This is the one which I put some fabric in there for the scarf instead of ribbon because I didn't have a long piece. But these are the ones that I'll be making kits for y'all. So if you want to try to make one of those, you'll have everything that you need I'll even put a wood dowel in there, everything that you need as far as the supplies. Even have some of the nuts in there to weigh it down like I showed y'all. That was my most recent how to make the snowman video that I did. Because I can't find any more of those hats, y'all. So we made the hat. I even put the piece of pool noodle in there. The piece of pool noodle and the round thing from the ribbon spool. You're at a doctor's appointment. All right, sister. Okay. So now we're going to take this and our ornaments that we painted. Okay. We're not done with these. I'm going to take these off. I'm going to take these off of here. I just had them taped down with some paper tape to make it easier to paint them. I know I got my glass mat here, but I'm just trying to be lazy. Not have to even clean up my glass mat, y'all. Is that lazy crafting or what? Okay, so let's put this over here so we can use the back. Put that in water. Close up our Mod Podge. I'm still using my Doodle Podge. Doodle Denise Designs taught me how to make my own homemade Mod Podge. So if you need to know how to make homemade Mod Podge, message our sweet Doodle Denise Designs and she'll send you the recipe. Or she can tell us in the chat here. You love the snowman? How much will the kits be? Shannon, I'm not sure yet, sweetheart. I got to sit down and add up how much each thing costs, but they're going to be less than the ones that I usually charge when I make them. And I usually put 15 on them when I make them. So I'm thinking somewhere between $8 and $10 for the kit. You know, I'm not looking to make a lot of money on them, to be honest. I just want to help y'all that want to try to make one. Plus shipping, of course. Okay. All right. I just need to add, I need to add it up. And I still have a little bit of wood coming through. That's where that Dixie Belle paint would help me. Because I've heard you only have to do one coat with that stuff. And I did, what, two? With this more or less expensive chalk paint. Okay, I'm just drawing circles. Because we're just gonna kind of glue these to the back of these ornaments. And I'm just cutting out some circles. Probably should have done this part before. Okay, we still got we got 25 minutes or so. So let's cut these out. And I'm going to cut them just a little smaller than what I drew so they won't show from the back. These ornaments have the little star cutouts. And I thought it'd be cute to paint them and then put this behind it like that. Isn't that pretty? That's kind of a easy, cheat way of having something pretty behind it. I thought about doing the scrapbook paper behind it, but with the little gingerbread people, it was showing through weird. It was like only showing part of their head or a little piece of their arm. You love Dixie Belle? Oh, I have FOMO. I want Dixie Belle paint so bad. But I'm trying to use up all this stuff I've got first. All right. And we're going to use some Type Bond Quick and Thick. And I'm just going to kind of dot it on. I don't think I need to put it everywhere, but I do want it to be kind of secure. Okay, which side did I draw the pencil on? I guess I cut all that off. Didn't want the pencil to show, but we can always sand it. We can sand it off if it hangs over. Okay, so there's our first one. See? And then we're going to take these, y'all. I probably should have done red. There would have been more contrast. Hang on a minute. We might have to change this paper. We might have to do another one because I'm not digging the green on the green. Hang on. Oh, this would be pretty. And I might use this one for a different one. So hold please. I'll be right back. Y'all talk to each other. I just need to get another wood round real quick. Right here. Okay. Y'all hear my tumbling. Oh, that one's got warps on it. Let's get this. Here we go. This one's good. Another wood round. And let me just Mod Podge it real quick. I think that will definitely look better. Okay, so let's quickly change gears. Pivot, pivot, pivot. It's red, honey. It's red. It's kind of, I don't know, it's red, very red to me in person. Okay. This has just got some little red and white bows. It's out of that same pack of paper that I showed y'all that I got from Hobby Lobby last year. But they always have holiday packs of paper at this time of the year. And their Christmas is 50% off. Now, sometimes the scrapbook paper, though, doesn't follow Christmas. You have to wait every other week. They put it like 40% off at Hobby Lobby. So wait till it's on sale to buy it. Okay, you don't want to pay full price because they put it on sale every other week at Hobby Lobby. And you probably already have some scrapbook paper in your stash anyway with Christmas patterns on it. But this, real quick, this is the pack I got. Okay. All right. We need our brush back. All right, let's put Mod Podge on this again. Sorry, y'all, we're pivoting, we're pivoting. Thank you, sweet Diana. Hey, Donna, how are you, my friend? Welcome on in. Come in here on your crafting page, sister, so people can follow you. Speaking of that, y'all make sure you're following all the beautiful creators that are in here. And y'all are welcome to come in on your business page so everybody knows what your business page name is and we can follow you. It helps our pages grow. It helps the Book of Faces know that the more people that you get to follow, the faster they will grow. And I'm experiencing that right now on my page. The bigger my page gets, the faster it's growing, y'all. And it's just kind of mind-boggling, to be quite honest. I'm very thankful. Don't get me wrong. I'm very thankful. It's just amazing. And it's all because of each and every one of you. Make sure you're following each of our beautiful hostesses. And that is Deborah with Sacred Sew, Lisa with Lisa's Craft House, and Timeless Treasures by Tanya. And I'm putting this on here wet because I'm in a hurry. I'm still going to iron it, y'all, but we're just putting it on wet. And when you iron it like this wet, it'll dry the glue. It'll dry that glue. Okay, what did I do with the parchment paper? Did I throw it away? Y'all. It was right here. I'm like, surely I didn't throw that away. I use it. Usually I'll use this stuff until it's, not usable anymore. So that's drying my glue. That is drying my glue. Oh, it's so good to see you there. There's our crafting with Donna. Did you get a new page, sister? I didn't know you had .com on the end of your page name, sweet friend. Y'all be sure to follow all these beautiful friends in here. We have, I know every one of us says that, but we have the best group of crafters and followers and friends. I think of y'all more as friends than followers, honestly. I think my camera is falling down again like it did the other day. It's cutting the top of my head off. I hear JT downstairs. A little over 20 minutes. Just sanding off these edges again. Okay. I'll use that gingerbread one for something else, but I don't think I would have been happy with it, y'all, with it green on green. I don't know what I was thinking. I guess I thought the firm green would stand out more, but it did not. Okay, y'all, hot mess over here this morning. I'm looking for my baby wipes, but I'll just use one of these instead. Oh, they're right here. Looking for my baby wipes, y'all. They're right here. They're right there. Does anybody else have um, what I call blind live, where you can't see what's right in front of you? It happens to me all the time, y'all. That's where that Mod Podge got on there. Live blindness, maybe, when you're live and you can't see what you're looking at. Okay. We have a lot of our friends in the crafting community that need prayer. Um, Especially right now, we need to be remembering Roger, Denise's husband from Doodle Denise Designs. He's facing some health issues and is going to be having some surgery on November the 13th. So please keep him in your prayers. And my face is doing great. It's at the point now in the healing process where it just kind of feels numb. I had that basal cell carcinoma on my face, and they got it all. So that's a huge blessing. And we've got several friends, y'all. And I'll just say, unspoken requests for multiple friends in the crafting community. God knows the needs. So y'all just lift them up in prayer. Okay, let's draw some more. I'm sure each and every one of y'all have prayer needs too. So remember daily to pray. Pray for the family and friends of our wonderful crafting community, because there are so many needs right now. So many people going through some tough stuff. Okay. Hey, Lavon. Thank you, sweetheart, for those prayers. Y'all are so sweet. Okay. My sweet mama, too. She's having a lot of back pain, and she went to church last night for the first time in a while, and I could tell she was hurt. And but she misses our church family so much, and misses being in worship and prayer meeting. And she thought she'd try last night, since it's usually anywhere from 40 to 45 minutes long, usually on Wednesday nights, the service. We start out with prayer, and then we have a short Bible study. And she's seeing a neurosurgeon, y'all, on November the 17th. So y'all keep her in your prayers, because it's hard. It's so hard to see your mama suffering. Okay, let's see. Oops, still got some tape. We're using Type Bond Quick and Thick. Hello, Gail. How are you, sweet friend? There's my adopted cousin, Gail Schmidt. We adopted each other as cousins because my maiden name is Schmidt and her last name is Schmidt. So we're related somewhere down the line, right? Which, if you believe like I do, we're all related. We all go back to Adam and Eve way back when. So somewhere down the line, we're all related, right? Brothers and sisters in Christ. So y'all are all my family, whether you want to be or not. You're stuck. You're stuck in my family. All right, y'all. Let's just put this on here. Oh, these are going to be cute. Cute. Get on there. Get on there. Do y'all talk? You're freezing, or I'm freezing. Is my news, I mean my feed freezing? If it is, I'm so sorry. It's cold here. I have been cold. I've been wearing long sleeves, and yesterday we went to an appointment for JT. He had to have a scan done, and we're waiting on results of that. So um I don't really have any news to tell yet, but we're waiting on some results. But after we went to Sam's, and I bought, they call them a shacket, like I don't know, but this one is flannel, but it's real thick with a lining and pockets like a jacket. And I wore that thing all day. 6 degrees of separation. Oh, I know it. That's right, Denise. We have a wonderful family. Wonderful. Okay, I got 12 minutes. And up next, after me, you're going to want to stick around, because our fearless leader, one of them, who is always over the games, y'all. You know who I'm talking about. Deborah with Sacred Soul is up next. So you know she's going to have some twists and turns probably with her bag selection. And I can't wait to see what her zonk is. Because there's no telling. There's no telling what everybody's going to pick for a zonk. I kept thinking, what can I pick? Julie's was pretty funny. But like I said, you got to go back and watch her replay if you want to see what her zonk was. But poor Mandy picked her zonk, and poor Denise McGrath picked my zonk, which was wadded up used painter's tape. I know. I should have picked something that wasn't so cheesy, but I'm a crafter, so I had to pick something. I had to pick something kind of related to crafting. Another piece. This is just cardstock, y'all. I bought in a big pack. I think I even bought this at Walmart. Just different colors of cardstock. Easy way to put a color to these cutouts behind the ornament without having to do anything too hard. That's my kind of crafting. Easy, right? It's not easy to me. I don't have the patience most of the time. Whoops. And I'm a klutz. Hey, Lulu, how are you, my friend? Sweet sister Lulu. And y'all, thank you so much for all the birthday wishes and birthday gifts, texts, messages, cards. Y'all just really know how to make a girl feel special. And I really appreciate Sister Lulu and with Discovering with Lulu and Doodle Denise Designs. They both sent me some beautiful birthday gifts, and I really, really appreciate your thoughtfulness. That was so sweet of y'all. Um, and my family, of course, always spoil me rotten. JT spoiled me all day on my birthday. And my mama made a wonderful meal. She cooked my favorite of the meals she cooks. She cooked her famous roast and carrots and potatoes and made a beautiful salad to go with it. It was delicious. And her with her back curtain did all that for me. Um, I didn't want her to do it, but she insisted. So that was so thoughtful of them. And okay, let's glue these last three. And then we're going to assemble our little wreath. Hello, Grace with Grace Faithful Creations, also known as the Pouncy Bling Queen. I had to look at it to make sure I said it right. Grace Faithful Creations. I got to meet Grace this year, y'all. She is just as sweet and beautiful in person as she is on her lives. That's the thing, y'all. We are who if you go to one of these meetups, did I put that on the wrong side? Better make sure I'm gluing them on the right side. Everybody that I've met so far in the crafting community they're just real people. They're really who they are when they're live. That what you see is what you get kind of thing. They're those people. We felt like we knew each other already just from seeing each other on our lives because we are real people. We're not fake. We are real. So it's so much fun. Thank you for sprinkling 36 peeps in the house. Thank y'all so much. Early in the morning, you're here showing up for me. I appreciate that so much. Okay, now I'm just going to quickly go around. It's still wet. This is not, you should let it dry, y'all. Don't do as I do on this because I'm in an event and I'm hurrying. I'm rushing. I'm rushing. Okay, that's going to make a mess, but it's okay. All right. So what I'm going to do, I probably need to let them dry, but I'm not. I'm going to come around this and we're going to glue them. Mash that down. I think it's going to be fine once that glue is dry. You could just glue these ornaments together and make like a wreath without a center in it, but I thought it would be cute to glue these around the edge. Should have cut the paper a little smaller and I wouldn't have to be sanding it. But I'm going to lay them on here and kind of give y'all the idea of what I'm doing. We have a full game day lineup. Up after me is Deborah with Sacred Sew. And then after her is Bev's Crafting with Love and Whimsy. Crafting and Creating with Christina's up at noon. 1 o'clock, we have Kathy with CC Redesigns. 2 is Lisa, our other beautiful host. Second beautiful host, Lisa's Craft House. 3 is Christy with My Artful Adventures. I feel like my thing is falling again, y'all. I took it downstairs because I was filming a video. I messed it up. I messed up my mojo. I don't have it where I normally have it. But after Christy is Lisa Mary with L&L Lucky Crafts. She's on at 4. Then we have Ray with Creative Designs and DIY from Blueberry Hill. 6 p.m. Eastern tonight is Jeannie with Clifton's Crafty Casa. 7 is our third beautiful hostess, Tanya, with Timeless Treasures by Tanya. And then our Lydia with Lydia, Paint Party with Lydia, is she's closing us out as the caboose tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. She'll start at 8 p.m. and go to 9. So all the way up till 9 p.m. tonight, stay in the Sacred Treasure House. Hello, Sandra with Country Family Roots. How are you, sweet friend? Hello, Teresa Price. Hey, Sandy Mong. Thank y'all so much for being here. Okay, y'all. So we're going to just kind of space these out. Let me count these. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I used 9. But y'all can kind of see here in front of me how I'm going to glue these on. And then I'll probably get some wood letters and put a word here, maybe joy. I think joy would be a good word to put. And then I'll probably make a little bow. Don't know that I'm going to have time to do it all because we only have 5 minutes left. But we can go ahead and start gluing these down. I'm going to use some Tite Bond and some hot glue. Okay. I'm going to put Tite Bond and hot glue. Glue booger. Glue booger. And this is an indoor wreath, y'all. It's not made to be outside since it's paper and, just wood. Okay, we're just going to press that down. And then I'll be able to hold it up and y'all can see what it's going to look like. That Tite Bond should hold it. Now, the paper could tear. The paper that's on here, so I'm going to have to be careful with this craft. Don't want them overlapping. I want them button up against each other, basically. Oops, I want to do the Tite Bond first. Julie, you love Julie's Zonk, Christina? Yes, I did too. I thought it was so creative and funny. It was funny. So if y'all missed Julie, you're going to need to go back and watch her replay so you can see what her Zonk was. My Zonk was a wadded up, and poor Denise McGrath, she picked bag number 2. Wadded up piece. She got the Zonk. She got the Zonk. Wadded up piece of painter's tape, y'all. Hey, Cindy, how are you? Thank you so much for joining me today. I'll be live tomorrow again for the Power Tools Fun Friday event. So y'all just keep an eye on my page for that. There'll be more information about my time and all those things. Today we are in the Sacred Treasure House and we are the last Thursday of each month. We have game day and there's always a twist. There's always something fun on game day. We never know with these ladies in the Sacred Treasure House. When you sign up for game day, you never know. They don't tell you until close to the time for the actual game day what we're going to have to do. So it's kind of a risk signing up for game day, but y'all, I enjoy it every month. And I have been trying to sign up for game day because I always enjoy it. It's always good for a laugh. And who doesn't need a laugh in this stressful world, right? So y'all stick around the rest of the day. Kind of how it's going to go. About 20 minutes in is when we are going to pick names from somebody in the chat. So make sure you're commenting in the chat. So the more comments you comment on somebody's live when they're scrolling up and down to pick a name, the more likely your name will be picked. And you might be blessed to pick the right bag and get the gift away, y'all. We all have a zonk. We all have a craft supply. And then we all have a gift away option in our bags, but you're not going to know which one you pick until you pick it. Right, Denise McGrath? I'm so sorry. And just like I did, after you pick, we're going to give you the option to trade, just like on Let's Make a Deal, right? So it's going to be fun. The ladies always come up with such fun ideas, and you know Deborah's going to have some fun going on. Whoop. Deborah probably won't be as klutzy as me either and keep dropping stuff. I've got 1 minute left. I'm hoping I'm going to get this one glued and be able to hold it up and show you kind of what the base of my wreath looks like. So if you don't know what to do with all those little Christmas ornaments that you bought from Dollar Tree, get you a wood round, color your ornaments, and make you a wall hanging to put up in your home for Christmas. Isn't this going to be cute? I'm going to probably try to find the words joy in wood letters and paint them and put them in the middle, probably in white, and then maybe make a bow. Might put a few more embellishments on it. I had so much fun today, y'all. Thank you so much for joining me. Denise McGrath, thank you for being a good sport, sweetheart. Um, Thank you for being a good sport. My time is up. Deborah's probably already starting. So go ahead and refresh your page. Get over in the Sacred Treasure House group. It really does help the group if you watch the event from the group and just refresh your page at the top of the hour, and the next crafter will be there. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Just keep an eye out on my page for times and details, okay? Love y'all, mean it, but Jesus loves you more. Get your skin checked, y'all. Don't forget to get your skin checked. I'll see y'all next time. Bye, guys.